Alright, so... what is going on over here? Another ritual? Hey, stop it. Enough of that. Woo. Come on. Yeah, here we go, the double damage. Here we go, now we got the bonus going. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This is great. If you just leave those guys alone, you can have those skeletons just keep spawning. Just keep racking up kills and racking up experience. Nice. Yeah. $37 kill massacre bonus. Oh, now we got the little waypoint on my map, so at least we know where to go and where the optional area is. Bats. Okay, more optional kind of rooms here. Alright. Okay, so let's see if we can try and finish up the story of Diablo 2 before we get to the Skeleton King. Alright, so Act 4 takes place in the Pandemonium Fortress of Diablo, and a few notes here. In Hell, the heroes find themselves operating out of the Pandemonium Fortress, which is the foremost bastion of heaven in their war against Hell. From here, the heroes are instructed to carry out 3 important missions. Number 1, seek Isuel, the fallen angel, and slay him for his betrayal. Seek the Hellforge and shatter Mephisto's soulstone. And seek Diablo in his sanctuary and vanquish him from the mortal realm. Hold on. We got some skeletons to take care of here. Oh, they froze us. Ah! Get him, Cormac! Alright, that's 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah, we got him. Oh!
How are criminals treated in your land?
Crusaders have no land. We are united by an idea, rather than a code of laws.
I won't ask what happens to those who betray that idea.
Huh.
That's probably best.
Huh. It's kind of interesting, because you can kind of tell that... I think they're kind of similar, because, like I said, they're both warriors to an order. These bindings are pretty good. The experience per kill, I do like that. Let's go with that. Whoops, didn't mean to press that. Oh well. So as I was saying, they had those important tasks. Isuel, at one point, was one of Tyrion's most celebrated lieutenants. Until going against the wishes of the Angeris Council. Not until, but until. That's actually the name of somebody. He led an ill-fated assault upon the Hellforge. Attempting to stop the creation of Shadowfang, an evil weapon being created to combat the Azure Wraith, the blade carried by Isuel himself. During the assault, he was captured and tortured for information. He gave in and spilled secrets of the heavens to the armies of hell. Upon his return from the pits of hell, the Angiris Council, angered by his disobedience and enraged by his betrayal, punished him by locking his form within a demon from the abyss and banished him to the void. Alright, so let's just check out if there's anything in this little corner over here. Just a bench. Not anymore. Or as Clouseau says in the Pink Panther, nothing new. Alright. Well, we're close. We're close. The Royal Crypts. Alright, let me real quick finish the little paragraph here about Act 4 real quick before we go down there. Alright. Tyrael gives this quest and asks that Isuel be put out of his misery. Originally, he then appears to be a miserable character. But upon his death, Isuel tells the band of adventurers that he told the Primevals how to corrupt the Soul Stones, and so helped them mastermind their own exile into Sanctuary. In truth, then, Isuel appears to have played a crucial part in the plot, and without him, it is unlikely the Dark Exile would have ever taken place. After having slain Isuel and shattered Mephisto's Soulstone, the heroes move towards Diablo. The Lord of Terror fortifies himself in the Chaos Sanctuary. Its architecture is towering and gothic, but its purpose is unknown. The band of heroes defeat Diablo and his Soulstone is smashed at the Hellforge. In the epilogue, Diablo now defeated, Bald seeks out Marius and finds him in the asylum. Disguised as Tyrael, Baal requests Marius cede the Soul Stone to him. He does, only to realize his grievous mistake moments later. Baal kills Marius and burns down the asylum. The failure of Marius does not bode well for Sanctuary. And I actually have seen this scene. It's actually regarded by many as one of the best scenes of video game history, because it was such a big, giant twist that the whole time you thought it was Tyrael talking to him, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, it's Baal! And, you know, it was him the whole time. Oh my gosh! And then he, you know, it's like then Marius realizes like, oh my gosh, what have I done? But then he gets killed because the whole place gets set on fire. I've seen it's like I can understand like that would be a great story twist of how it would be really well done, really cool. So that is the end of Act 4 and the epilogue of the main campaign of Diablo 2. But then there would be an Act 5 in the expansion Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. But, I don't know. We're here at the Royal Crypts now, so I think the Royal King, or the Skeleton King, is gotta be nearby. We should be pretty close to where the Skeleton King is. Ah, we found a waypoint. Nice. Okay. Okay, why don't we use the waypoint, go back to New Tristram, and salvage some stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and salvage those. Repair our equipment. Got getting 42,000, nice. Nothing to talk about. Ooh, worsening news.
The news continues to worsen. How can you continue to wade into the fray with nary a thought for your own safety?
I am a Crusader.
It's as simple as that, Captain. It's my duty. Nobody else? No. Oh. Want more journals and lore from Kane.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us.
No. Oh, oh, oh. What is that? What? Oh, that's a two-handed sword. I was like, what? A chisel? What is that? Stuff for other classes. What? Juggernaut path? Oh my goodness. Huh. Oh, wow. More armor, more strength, more experience. Life from health potions and globes. Yes. Oh. I keep pressing options rather than the pad. Yeah. I can't give these to Cormac? Aww. That stinks. Okay. Let's head back. Actually, let me check real quick. Any other books in here? Any new journal by Leia? No. You never know. Sometimes, you know, you'll get lucky and find one of those kinds of things. All right, back to the Royal Crypts. Coming for you, Skeleton King. Mad King Leoric. It is kind of cool that you get to, like, revisit a fight with someone from the original game. So, like, if you're someone who did play the original Diablo game, I'm sure this would be kind of a cool little nod to that for you. Oh, Leoric's journal.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condoris. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Oh, nice, see?
Are you ever afraid in battle?
No. I feel fear before and after the battle.
Few could admit that so simply.
Huh. But this, yeah, see, that's cool that they're actually providing you little journals to find to provide backstory, which is, of course, referring to what happened leading up to the story of Diablo 1 about Lazarus having the I guess, the throne place where the king stayed. As I read to you earlier, a couple episodes ago now, about having it built on top of the monastery where the soul stone that kept Diablo was kept. And he's like, I don't know why Lazarus wanted it to be built here. And we already found out that, well, it's kind of because Diablo was luring him there? Maybe he heard Diablo calling him and told him, build it here. Is there another journal nearby? Not here. Alright, let's grab this sword here. Leoric's sword.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness,
Oh, that's when he slayed him.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condoris will still obey their king, even if you will not.
That's awesome. See, now, the going over the lore thing that I've been doing is not just for you guys, but it's also for me as kind of a refresher for me to remind myself about the story. And then so, and also considering that I never actually played the first, the first Diablo game, I'm not sure if I even ever will get to do that. I don't know. I don't know where to get it, and I don't know if it's even playable at this point. But yeah, to actually see that, that's great.
You dare to bring the wolves life into my tomb.
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
Oh boy. I'm so close to level 18. Come on. Gotta destroy the pillars. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Yeah, here we go. Oh, get that bonus. Yeah. Hold on a second. I got a new rune for this. Carve. Carve a large area in front of you, increasing the number of enemies hit. Nice! What's this? Blessed Hammer. The hammer is engulfed in fire and has a chance to scorch the... Nah. I love the shield bash. The shield glare? Oh, I gotta wait for it to cool down before I can change it. I just want to see what the perk is down there. Oh well. I'll wait a second. Oh, look at that! That's awesome! Whoops. Alright, now let's take a look. Enemies caught in the glare will sometimes be charmed and fight for you. Really?
Not yet.
Bonus! There we go. Got the pillar. Woo! Okay, you know what? That's interesting, but I really like the other two even better. It's like, look, either get yourself giant iron armor or make a area where if you stand in it, it'll heal you. So, to me, you can't go wrong with either one of those. Especially considering it how, you know, the way I like to play a class like this. Alright, so we get to fight the Mad King Leoric. One of the main bad guys from Diablo 1. Pretty nice treat. Woo! Alright, let's go around the other way. See if there's anything over there while finishing off the rest of these guys. Okay, and Woo! There we go. Okay. Speed boost. Woo! Ooh, nice. Damage taken reduced by 25%. That's an awesome blessing for me. They just keep coming. Goes through the walls. Very nice. All the gold, all the loot. Oh. There we go. Oh, gold. Checkpoint, here we go. The Crypt of the Skeleton King. Oh boy, this is it. There he is.
You will never defeat me!
Still a little mad.
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
Way back in Diablo 1. Nice trash talking, Cormac. Bring him on. Whew. Place the Orc's crown on the Skeleton King. I guess that will wake him up or something. Huh. I wonder where the other parts of that Leoric's journal are. I would have loved to have gotten the rest of those. I mean, I thought I searched every single corner there was. Ooh. Hello. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I actually like that better than the rare shoulders. I'll go with that. There we go. Ooh, gold. Gold! Alright, now hold on a second. I believe there's a way you can check. I think there's a way. Challenges. Alright, so this usually gives you some challenges to do. Some of them can be spoilery. I'm trying to avoid spoiling anything, but I don't think that's possible. I may have to, you know, see. I don't think nah. I was hoping there was a way you could be able to check, like, did I get all the journal entries or anything? No, I guess not. Oh well. Maybe I'll check off camera so I don't spoil you guys of anything. Alright, here we go. Laugh while you can, Skeleton King.
Not ready yet.
Go ahead, I can take you on. Oh man, he hits hard. Woo! I gotta keep an eye on my health. Wow, his health is barely going down with each time I hit him. Oh, man. Boy, I'll tell you what, if this is how his health goes down, I can imagine what it's going to be like for the tougher boss battles later on in the game. Alright, you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah.
Not yet.
we go. Double damage. I think playing on expert against the regular enemies is okay, but you guys saw, on expert, his health was barely going down per attack. And I'm like, I don't want this boss fight to take forever, like half an hour just on the boss fight alone.
Not ready yet.
Oh, Cormac! Get up, buddy.
Not yet.
Alright, we're getting him. We're getting him. Clear out his little minions here. There we go. We're getting him. He's almost done. Hang in there, Cormac. Come on.
Patience.
He's almost done. We almost got him. And the Mad King's reign is over. Goodbye, Leoric. I got a legendary helm! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what did I get? 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 Broken Crown. 50, oh my gosh. 50 strength, 50 vitality, 94 life per hit, critical hit chance, 19 experience per kill. Oh, wonderful. The Ancient Crown of Rakkus, first ruler of Westmarch. Oh, look at that. I'm wearing a crown. I'm wearing that around town like, hey, guess who the new king is? A two-handed axe. Nah. Shame, because I also found this other helm that's pretty good. Although that's intelligence, so it's more so for either a witch doctor or a hunter. I thought that was like a loose board there. I was like, oh, is that where another journal is? No. Boo. Oh my goodness, I think we finally got to the bottom of where the star landed.
The crater,
At last. Talk to the stranger. What? Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I might be able to play expert just against regular guys, but against bosses I'll go down to hard, because that boss fight would have taken forever on expert. Oh my gosh. What the? The fallen star was a man?
The falling star was a man? Interesting.
Huh.
I remember
From the
falling.
sky?
Through several floors at least.
Yeah.
I am not your enemy. I think, yes, I believe I have come with a
Warning.
The darkness. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
Be calm and come with me.
Huh. Return to New Tristram. Come on, stranger. I want to know what your story is. Ooh, cutscene.
The fallen star was a man. Only a man.
Only a man.
I begin to wonder if his fall is related to my crusade. I will take him to the old scholar. He may know.
If anybody may know, it's Deckard Cain. Okay. Checkpoint, we are back in town. And the stranger is here. I guess we'll just talk to Deckard Cain.
Cain, meet the falling star.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
Yeah, what are you is a good question.
I think.
A warrior?
I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Quest complete! Brigand's Veil. Huh. Whoops. Ah, it's got a gem socket, but... I mean, I just got a legendary crown! I mean, come on! I ain't gonna use that. Let's repair my stuff. And then let's salvage these things. Mass salvage! Very nice. Then, let's go over here and...
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look
Okay.
at.
Well, let me see if there's anything to sell. Nope. What's this? A spear. Nah. Nah. I mean, what's this? Nah. Nothing really.
Once one shall become four, though the three shall become
Just curious.
one.
Is there anyone over here that has a conversation or something to say?
with that strange man.
Nope. Nope. Nothing to say. Whoops. Oh, I was gonna see if I could talk to the captain. Whoops. Sorry. Does anybody over here have a conversation?
I have some new items that I'm certain.
No thanks.
The attacks may be slowing down, but this...
No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So since we're kind of at the end of a big point here in the story, why don't I just really quickly go through Act 5 of Diablo 2, just really quickly, and we'll end the video after that, and or we may start up. I may start the quest here, but then it's gonna lead me to going to a whole nother area to go through, and that's just kind of boring stuff for you guys. So I may just do that off camera until we get to the actual main area where we are supposed to find what we're supposed to find. So in Act 5 of Diablo 2, which is in the expansion titled Lord of Destruction, because remember, Baal took the Soul Stone from Marius. So in the expansion pack, Baal, the last living primeval, returns. Fortunately for Baal, he was imprisoned in Tal Rasha, and the great Horadrim, mage was one of the few who knew the exact location of the World Stone, the barrier hiding sanctuary from other worlds. With the location revealed to him as Mount Arreat, he launches an all-out assault upon it. His assault on Mount Arreat and the barbarians living there is a success. The human forces are overwhelmed by hell, and in the end, only one city, Harrogath, still stands. All but one of the town's elders, Neelathic, sacrifice themselves to raise a ward to block out all demons. Regardless, Baal is not impeded by this last town, and moves on towards Mount Arreat. It is to this town that the heroes arrive, and from there they fight their way forward in Baal's tracks. Atop Mount Arreat lies the last protection of the World Stone. 3 barbarian heroes, Korlik, Madowick, and Talik, who were once selected by some Nephilim, most likely Baal-Kathos with some others, to stand guard over Mount Arreat and protect it from any who tried to enter without carrying the Relic of the Ancients. This relic was in the possession of the Elders of Harrogath, and since they all died, it was left to Nilathic. Knowing this, Baal traded Nilathic this relic for an assurance of Harrogath's safety. Once in possession of the relic, he was able to freely pass the Ancients. The heroes, not having the relic themselves, were therefore required to face the Ancients as they followed Baal. Even though the Ancients should likely aid humanity, and even speak against Baal and his actions, still they fought with the heroes, but were defeated and allowed the humans to pass into the World Stone Keep. Within, Baal is found and killed, but not before he reaches the World Stone and taints it. Tyrael appears next to the World Stone and grants the heroes safe passage back to Harrogath, but must himself contend with the predicament of the corrupted World Stone. Without any other option to save humanity, he hurls his flaming sword into the World Stone and shatters it into an infinite number of pieces, its destruction appearing as if Tyrael had thrown a boulder into a lake of water, but the splashes and ripples were manifested as shards of crystal. This is the end of Diablo 2 Lord Destruction, and the destruction of the World Stone occurs 20 years prior to the events in Diablo 3, which we are now experiencing here. So there you go, we are now all caught up on the history and the lore of the Diablo franchise, where we are now experiencing the story taking place 20 years later after the events of Diablo 2, here in Diablo 3, which we will experience in, just like Diablo 2, 5 acts with our Crusader, and him experiencing the story of this game with the different characters. And the fact that guys like Deckard Cain, is here to help us just makes it very, very cool. So, and I guess during that time, he adopted this niece of his, Leia. So, let's talk to Deckard Cain.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me. But it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
Sounds like a good plan.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
All goatmen are mad. They don't need a sword for that. But I will search their fields.
All right. Oh, we got some conversations. Very good. The Horadrim. Yes, let's talk to him about that.
The Horadrim were powerful mages gathered together by the Archangel Tyrael to defeat the 3 prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal.
Oh, it's Baal. Excuse me, not Baal, it's
Baal.
Baal.
They devoted themselves fully to the destruction of the demon lords and left behind valuable tomes and teachings.
How did you become the last of them?
My ancestor was the leader of the Horadrim, Jared Cain. When the Horadrim died out, their tomes stayed in my family. I was thrilled by tales of the Horadrim as a little boy, but it wasn't until I returned to them as an adult that I realized they contained deeper truths.
Which he has been uncovering, or trying to uncover ever since. Ooh, yes, let's ask about Tyrael.
Tyrael is the angel of justice. He has been helping mankind for generations, though he is forbidden to do so in any direct manner. Long ago, the high heavens and the burning hells made a pact as a result of the Sin War that they would not interfere in our world.
The demons broke this pact, yet Tyrael did nothing.
The Angiris Council, the archangels that lead heaven, almost destroyed our world once to keep the demons from spreading their corruption upon it. If Tyrael were to act directly, it would alert the Council to the demons' activities here and imperil us all.
So I see. This is why a lot of people love Deckard Cain. The amount of history and lore he gives you, it's great. Ooh, the Fields of Misery.
I hear you are going to the fields. It was a place of great beauty before the dirty Khazra fouled it with their presence. Kill some of them for me, will you?
You got it. So, stranger, is there nothing you can remember?
Do you remember anything besides falling?
Only that there were surges of light and a kind of pain.
So, nothing?
Huh.
The emptiness gnaws at me. It is a constant frustration.
You have nothing to believe in. The sword will help.
We'll get that sword. Another journal? No. Come on, Deckard Cain. Any from Leia? Ooh. Yep. Part 4.
I can hardly believe it, but the falling star is a man. When Uncle Deckard realized this, he was crushed. I know he was hoping for something more miraculous.
Huh. When did she write that? She's been out here with us the whole time.
I decided to write an epic poem on the death of the Skeleton King. All I need to do is find out how he
I'll tell you.
You could ask the one who did
Yeah.
it, you know. He's right.
Yeah, I'm right here.
And give up my artistic license? Never.
Okay, fine. Jeez. Sorry. Alright, no other conversations, at least for now. Whoops. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, well in that case, yeah, I'm going to be going to the Fields of Misery. Basically, it's another open field area for me to explore. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that off camera. And so we're going to be searching for these pieces of the sword. I'll tell you what. You know, if I saw a guy walk out of a crater of what looked like a falling star, wouldn't my first assumption or guess be that maybe he could possibly be an angel? I'm just saying. A guy fell out of the sky, looking like a falling star. I'm just saying, you know, an angel would be my first guess, if not everybody else's guess. I'm just saying. So, anyway, when we come back, we're gonna probably be at the area trying the main area we gotta go to try and find one of the pieces of this sword, so we can help this stranger regain his memories. Stay tuned for that.